Okay, so a question for my communications and marketing colleagues out there. Can we start to rethink how we define a crisis? I know for me, the way I used to look at it was through this lens of something major would happen, something dramatic that had a massive and immediate impact. But today, where we have real-time access to information, there is false and misleading content circulating so easily over the internet. You even have to compete with unvalidated AI-generated content. You combine that with all these other factors that are outside of our control. And to me, crisis seems to have taken on a much broader meaning than it used to. Said another way, it's not just these big, traditional, massive things that we would think about that are crises. More and more, we're seeing these smaller, more innocuous situations that bubble up and turn into a crisis before you know it. So let's redefine it. For me, I now look at it through this lens of any situation that has the potential to cause damage or disruption to people, property, or perception and requires an immediate response or solution. So I ask myself three questions. The first question is, does this situation present that direct and immediate threat to the organization? So it's people, it's operations, it's reputation. Second, would stakeholders expect you to engage now? And if you don't, will others go first? And the third question I ask myself is, will we lose control of the potential to determine the outcome if we don't act now? If the answer is yes to any of these questions, that is when I believe it is time to implement the crisis communications plan. That said, I would love to hear from others on this topic. I know for me, I've been doing this for 25 years, and over the last few years, the definition of a crisis when it comes to communicators has dramatically changed. So I'd love to get other people's thoughts and feedback. So leave them in the comments or drop me a line. Would be happy to chat about it. Thanks.